A hold on child care funding could impact thousands of families across the Midlands and all over the Palmetto State. As of Monday, DSS is temporarily pausing applications to their child care scholarship program. Our Brawley's Pimentel tracking that story. Brawley's, what have you learned?
According to DSS, there are more than 24,000 children enrolled in this program, and with that number growing, they say this wasn't an easy decision, but funding has left them no choice. A Midlands daycare owner tells me several families rely on that funding to give their children proper care. Advocates say this is concerning and it comes during trying times.
I can imagine for those families, it's going to be very scary.
Sue Berkowitz of Appleseed Legal Justice speaking out after DSS paused state child care scholarship applications and renewals this week. Berkowitz is on the DSS advisory board and is concerned for working families that will be at risk of losing financial assistance for child care.
What we don't want to do is ask people to go to work and not be able to make sure their children are in a safe place.
According to DSS, the pause is due to a depletion of federal COVID relief funds and the government shutdown delaying additional funding for the program. The agency's chief external affairs officer says they have yet to receive funding from the government for the first quarter of the fiscal year.
We have an exorbitant amount of demand in South Carolina and need for families to have help paying for childcare, but we only have a finite amount of resources. And whether those are federal dollars that we're waiting to receive from the Child Care Development Fund, or whether we're waiting on the General Assembly to return in January, the agency has asked for an additional $20 million in recurring funds.
Connolly Ann Ragley says South Carolina is one of 10 states experiencing this problem, and as long as demand remains the same, they are unable to add new children to the program.
This is not something that we want to do. We want to help as many people as we can. We want to know that we're making a difference for families, but we have to be realistic in our budget. We have to be realistic in what we're able to provide families.
Ragley says the pause does not interfere with existing scholarships or children who meet the protected priority categories. Families are still eligible to apply if they are experiencing homelessness, receiving TANF, child welfare services, special needs services, and other strict guidelines.
What I'm not sure is how we're defining special needs, and I think that that's going to need to be clarified a lot more for us by the Department of Social Services.
Special needs, again, children that are referred for services that have, maybe some developmental disabilities. That is a type of child care application that we take at all times. It's not something.
DSS says they hope to start accepting new children in 2026 and will still be evaluating applications case by case. Sue Berkowitz is encouraging everyone to call on elected officials and lawmakers to help make a change with child care funding. In studio, I'm Brawley's Pimentel, Watch Fox News, Local First.